Good evening, everyone. Yes, 2 nights in a row, live, 2 nights in a row. God, could you imagine? Getting tired of us, I'm sure. How's everybody doing? So tonight we are, hello, Celine, Carrie, how are you? Carol, how's everybody doing? Yeah, 2 nights in a row. We are live from the Creeper Gallery, as promised. Hello, Christine, Rosa, Laura, Donna Marion, Mary, Thomas, how's everybody doing? I got to say, I was honestly hoping, beyond hope, that the haunted object that Donna had mentioned was taken from the Red Room, the gun. I was kind of hoping that it would be in the mailbox when we got here today, but no, just wasn't here. So I was kind of disappointed about that, but it is what it is. Again, we are in the Creeper Gallery, New Hope, Pennsylvania. As usual, I'm gonna pan around and show you guys the front of the store before we get into the back and see all the haunted objects. So let me turn my camera around here. There we go. So here we are, as usual. When you enter the Creeper Gallery, there's your front door. You look around, the very first thing you see is that there are Donna Marion's creations everywhere. Donna Marion not only has haunted objects here at the Creeper Gallery, but Donna is a brilliant artist who makes a lot of awesome things that you could buy that are in the gallery as well if you ever come here and visit. So this is some of the stuff here. I'll give you just a kind of a wraparound here of the Creeper Gallery, of the front section. So much to see. Again, I'm just going top to bottom, wide view of everything here. Madame Clara is Donna's business partner. A lot of his creations as well here at the Creeper Gallery. Speaking of Madame Clara, there you go. But so much to see out here. No, they didn't return the stolen revolver. That's what I was just talking about. I was hoping it would be in the mailbox when we got here, but didn't happen, unfortunately. So again, this is the outside. And then we get to scene of the crime, the Red Room. That's where all the haunted objects are. And then you see the sign, enter at your own risk. And there we go. Enter we shall. And there is the case where the revolver was stolen out of. It was right there. And lots of haunted objects here, all around. Kind of everywhere. Donna has literally covered every corner of this room with haunted objects. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? So again, this is the Red Room. Pretty much stuff everywhere. There's somebody hiding in the corner. Oh my, look at that. There's a full body apparition there.
I'll find the button.
Can't find the button. So Chris Darian is there.
There she is.
Setting things up, setting things up before we get started here. We have the SLS camera back, as usual. And tonight we're investigating, hopefully, 3 objects. One of them being that altar right there. That's going to be kind of tricky because where it is, but we'll figure it out. We have a haunted doll right there on the floor. And then we have our first object over there, which is a negative. How good I can get that picture there. You got to get some of that light.
You just tilt it and you'll see that her picture will come in.
So there you see the negative. That's the first object here that we're working with. I have to turn that heat off. All right, so of course I'm not going to be able to make it stay like she did.
I'll do it.
All righty. We turn the heat off.
Yes, sir. I did.
I'm going to turn the lights off out here. So the looky-loos won't looky. Let's see what I'm doing now, too. Trip over anything.
Ready?
Almost. Give me 1 second. Okay, ready.
Tilly's ghost. Matilda Mackey's image is on a negative. Father, James Hopkins. Mother was Harriet Hopkins. Husband was Reverend James Bruce McKay, 1861 to 1940. Tilly was born December 30th, 1963, and passed away March 10th, 1907, in Philadelphia from a disease in the right shoulder. She is buried. I'm pointing to my left. Did you just see that's reacting?
Yeah, and the static is going all the way up. Just stop. But I'm looking for more flashlights for the floor. And
There's
the static
two.
in the middle
There's
is
right
going
there.
off too.
There's two.
See the one lower one?
Yeah, when I was setting up, I was kind of like describing it to her.
So Tilly, oh, I'm missing stuff. I'm going back and forth here.
But just leave it there and I'll just read it then. So Tilly was born December 30th, 1863, and passed away March 10th, 1907, in Philadelphia from disease in the right shoulder. She is buried in West Laurel Hill Cemetery. She had 2 children, Nedeline and Hamilton. Hamilton passed away in 1894. Your light just went off over there. At the age of 6 years. Claims are she's still attached to this final image, and a disembodied female voice has been heard in the vicinity of the negative.
I'm off to a quick start getting rid of people right off the bat here.
Uh-oh.
It's quicker than usual.
Well, she's definitely already reacting.
Do you? Oh, you have it. Okay.
Here you go.
You don't want to go first?
No.
Why Tilly? She's a female. Thought maybe.
No, because I'll do the EVP part, like you do the spirit box and stuff. I'm not good with the spirit box, so I don't like to ruin that effect for everybody.
Okay, whatever.
Mackey. It's known. It says Mackay's as Mackay, Mackay.
You're talking about what? That's the last name.
The name. Mm-hmm. I'll give you the card.
The wires are kind of moving a little.
Really?
Am I seeing things?
No, because before and I didn't say anything because I was just assuming that maybe it dislodged when me walking, even though I know that it's doesn't set things off. But the cat ball that I set underneath her thing, if you notice, it's actually just sitting up against her frame and in between the holder I put up there. And the cat ball literally rolled away from her picture around to the other side. And I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Right. Just want to make sure.
So I have a funny feeling she's capable. I got another one in my hand.
This one is probably. Is this one doing a job? Yeah.
Woo.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. All right.
Is this one bright enough?
Yeah, I can see you.
Put the one on. You need the one on the floor.
Well, here, just take this one so you have it, so you can read.
That's good, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the object and
Yep.
stuff in there.
And you're a stick figure on the thing. That's John, just so you guys all can see.
You should move that.
Do you want me to tilt it a little bit? Yeah.
To where you don't see me.
Perfect.
Okay. Matilda.
Hello, Brenda.
Hello, Matilda. Or Tilly.
People are asking again, real quick, what the object is, John.
It's a negative. An image of a negative. Oh, it looks even better from here. That's a really good.
You want me to get closer? Do that. Leave it just like that, and I'll get closer so people can see. Let me see if they
I
can
can see
tell.
it great from here, but I don't know if you're going to get that angle.
Again, this is a negative, so that's as best as you're going to get from this. Yeah, you can see her.
Yeah, I see it really good from where I'm sitting.
There you guys go. Okay.
So, Matilda or Tilly was born 1863, passed away 1907, Philadelphia,
Oh, she's responding to you.
from a disease in her right shoulder. 2 children. Okay. Matilda, Tilly, if I could call you Tilly. My name is John. This is Chris. I'm I believe that this negative has been here for a while, so maybe you've been watching as we've come in here and spoken to the people that are attached to these objects that belong to them, or pictures of them, or um, just different things that they may have owned related to their family and their lives. We just want to speak to you, whatever you're willing to tell us about your life, the life of your family. We greatly appreciate. We just want to find out more information about you if you're willing to share it. People do believe that it says the claims are that she's still attached to her final image, and a disembodied female voice can be heard in the vicinity of the negative. So people are claiming that they hear your voice around your picture, Tilly. And we would like to hear you and speak with you and connect with you. That's the whole reason we're here. If there's anything we could do for you to help you, we would be glad to do that if we can. But this is really about keeping your memory alive and the memory of your family and letting you share whatever you want. We just want to connect with you. That's the only reason we're here. Okay. And again, my name is John. This is Chris here. We're going to try a bunch of different ways in order to interact with you. I think you may have seen us do this before and kind of figured a little bit out, because those purple lights that are all up there above your negative, they change colors when they sense a presence of energy, a spirit, if you want to call spirit, around the negative in that corner there. They'll just change colors like the rainbow in the sky, blue, red, yellow, all different colors depending on how much energy you have and how long you stay there. Everything here kind of works that way, like a rainbow. They react to you touching it or moving around it. These circle items here, see that? I'm doing that just with my fingers. You were kind of manipulating that before. You were manipulating these, the V fingers. They light up red and green. This is actually a music box. Look, just with my fingers. I'm making music and I'm lighting up things like the rainbow. These Easter eggs here, there's a yellow one that has the word no written on it. The blue one has the word yes written on it. They work the same as this little tiny twinkly ball that's in front of your negative image. Same way I touched that with my finger and I was able to make it twinkle like the stars. The yes egg and the no egg will twinkle the same way if you just tap them and touch them. We're just trying to, again, interact with you any way that we can. There you go. Figure that one out. That's good. You want to try the Easter eggs down there? That'd be good if you could give them a try. Just same way you did that. You just do that here with the yellow and the blue egg. Just tap it with your finger. You give that a chance, and maybe you could answer that way. Any way you want to answer using anything there, you can. We realize how difficult it is to communicate between us and you. So we're going to try to make this as easy as we can for you. Okay? So I'm going to start reading again because you seem to react to me reading about your life. Maybe you're surprised that we know so much about you. Matilda McKay or Mackie.
Yeah.
Husband. Your husband was a reverend. Bruce. Bruce actually lived longer than you did. Tilly was born December 30th after Christmas, before New Year's. Wow. 1863, and passed away March 10th. Again, we're getting up. We've passed our anniversary.
We passed our anniversary.
So we're in March. What? Yeah.
Yeah, today's the 15th.
March 15th. Okay. Philadelphia, not far from where we are.
Wow.
Disease of the right shoulder, buried in West Laurel Cemetery. 2 children, Madeline and Hamilton. God, poor Hamilton passed away at 6 years old. Sorry about that. Very sorry about that. I do hope that you're still with your family now. I hope you're all together and that there is an afterlife and a heaven, and that you were reunited with the son you lost at such a young age. So I hope that's true. So let's try. Okay.
She responded to that right out of the gate while I was setting up.
Let's try the spirit box first, because I do want Chris to ask you the questions on the recording device. Okay. And because I think you'd be more inclined to answer her than you would me. I mean, I realize that we're strangers and we don't know each other, and I get that. So maybe you feel more comfortable with her. No problem. I am gonna
She's acknowledging it.
try this little box first, and I just want you to kind of think what you want to say. Anything, a couple of words about yourself or your family or anything you want us to know, and I'll be able to read them here. I know that's really, really strange, but we'll try it. Okay. Just gonna move this out in front of your image over here to the side. Okay. That's me making that go off. Why is it in that mode? Change modes on me. Why did it do that? Okay. Try really hard just to think of a few words that relate to you or your life or something you want us to know. If you want to say anything to us, hopefully it'll show up here on this box and I could relay that to Chris and we could see what you're thinking maybe. It said the lights.
Oh, wow, Tilly.
The lights. They must seem really strange to you, right? Or even the twinkly ball lights, right? That must seem really strange to you. The lights won't hurt you, I promise. They react to you. Nothing there will hurt you. I promise you that. Anything else you want to say? I know you see the lights and you saw the twinkly lights. Anything else? It says, I am sad.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're here for you to talk about anything you want to talk about, Tilly, Matilda, whichever you prefer. I'm going to turn this box here on, and I'm hoping to hear your voice. You know what a radio is. They had radios when you were alive and your husband was alive. This is a radio, and people believe that you could use white noise radio frequencies to communicate with those who have passed, spirits. So I want you to try to talk out loud, okay? And I want you to just, whatever you want to say, okay? So I'm going to turn this on, and it's going to seem strange, I know. I'll put this right over here. Pull this closer. And I am going to hold the spirit box because I am going to try again to use my energy along with the spirit box to try to facilitate more of a connection, I guess is the word. And I'm actually going to hold the negative too, to kind of again try to, better connect to Tilly. Tilly, if I want to know if you're okay with me picking up the negative, anything you want to do in that area, the circles lighting up the rainbow, the fingers that look like the V, anything there, the lights changing colors, anything you do, I will take as a symbol of you not wanting me to handle the negative, and I will respect that. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to show me that you're not comfortable with that by just moving around in that area, and I will not pick that negative up. Okay? So I will give you the chance right now because I don't want to disrespect you. Okay. I'm going to take that as a sign that it's okay. I'm turning on the spirit box. I'm taking the object. Again, everything that goes off after I put my hand over there is from me. That's from me. All right, here we go. Let me just.
The blue light wasn't above your head.
Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Was that you letting me know that you want me to put it back? Tilly, Matilda, you want me to put it back? I'll put it back if you do that again. That was a little delayed, but I'll respect it either way. Should I put it back on the stand there? If you do that again, even while I'm turning this on, I'll put it back. I promise. Okay. I'm looking to hear a female's voice. Hopefully, Tilly, Matilda. That was female. Wow, that was female.
Yep.
Do you have to record it here? Boy, I can listen back to that one. Because she said like a sentence right there off the bat. Come on. I'm sorry, Matilda, I missed what you were saying. Tilly? Again, I was saying that I want to hear a female's voice. Tilly, if you're here, could you please say hello to Chris and I, or say your name out loud? I'm looking to hear a female. Tilly, I'd like to speak to you. I know her husband was the Reverend James Bruce McKay. Reverend, if this is you, could you say Reverend McKay? I'd like to speak to Tilly, though. Tilly, could you repeat my name or Chris's name, please? No females, except in the beginning. Tilly, are you okay with us speaking with you? Would you like me to put this back? Whoa. See that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting it back. As promised. Right there. Would you please talk to me now? Tilly, do you remember what happened to your shoulder? Any females? Tilly, would you rather talk to Chris? She's right here. I completely understand that I'm a strange male and you may not be comfortable. Tilly, where did you live? You and your family. She don't want to speak. Still no lights on. Where?
I don't know, but the light went off too.
Tilly, I'm sorry I missed that. I did hear your voice.
It almost sounded like she said me.
Look at what? You're looking at the lights? What do they look like to you? Can you tell me what color they are? What color are the lights over here? She's talking about me being in the light.
Yeah, maybe.
Can you see me in the light? She said something. I'm going to throw one. Tilly, I'm going to shut this off. If you don't want me to, I want to hear your voice again. If you want to keep trying. Okay, I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to listen back because there is one section where I heard a female voice. If you want me to stop, you can tell me to stop. I'll respect that. Is there anything we could help you with? She said stop there. Okay. There's just one middle part that I want to listen to. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Just that one middle part where I know when I asked where she lived, she said something.
The Paranormal Couples Haunted Museum said, hope everyone is doing well, Cody.
Cody, my friend, I hope you're doing well and that you're healing. Can't wait to see you guys. I just want to hear a feed. Reverend, if this is you, could you say, Reverend, speak to Tilly? No females, except in the beginning.
Oh.
Tilly, are you okay with us speaking with you? Is that the lights again?
Yeah, like hard too.
Would you like me to put this back? Whoa, see that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting it. Would you please talk to me now? Timmy, do you remember what happened to your shoulder? Your shoulder? Shoulder? What happened to your shoulder? I hear Timmy, I hear a man say what happened to your shoulder? Repent. And then a female says you're a something. Timmy, do you remember what happened to your shoulder? Repent. You're a something.
He was a reverend.
He says repent. And then a female says you're a something. Do you remember what happened to your shoulder? Repent. You're close or something. And then he said repent again. Who's that? Any females. Tilly, would you rather talk to Chris? She's right here. Yes. Do you hear that? Yes.
Female.
She's right here. Listen. Yes. She's right here. Yes. I completely understand that I'm a strange male and you may not be comfortable. Tilly, where did you live? Here we go. You and your family. She don't want to speak. Still not listening. Right there. She don't want to speak. Still don't listen. Can't make it out. She don't want to speak. Still don't listen. It almost sounds like she said like she don't want to speak. Still don't listen. Beakers. She don't want to speak. Still don't listen. Where? Kind of like Beaker Avenue, Beaker Street. Tilly, I'm sorry I missed that. I did hear your voice.
It almost sounded like she said me.
Look at that. I heard. Look at what? Looking at the lights. What do they look like to you? What was the part I want to listen to? All right. So what I'm going to do, Tilly, is I'm going to let Chris sit here and ask you some questions on a recorder that will actually hear your real voice instead of the radio. And hopefully you'll speak to her and you'll maybe tell us some more about you. Again, in no way, shape, or form was I trying to disrespect you or your family. I was just trying to connect with you, and I know the Reverend told me to repent. Lucky for the Reverend, we have a kneeling altar there, so he could help me with that maybe later.
Well, her husband was a reverend, so
that's what I'm saying.
Crazy that
So,
repent came
I
up.
can repent right later tonight. But future object. Hopefully.
Hopefully, huh?
Or not.
There you go, sir. Got it.
Repent. Like that's the first time I've been told that today.
I just told you before we left.
That's what I mean.
No, actually, what I said is you were lucky. Okay. All right, Tilly. All right, I'm short, so that light goes right in my face, so I got to scoot this way. Okay, Tilly. When I was setting all of this stuff up and John explained all of this to you again, you were very active with you really liked the little ball that was lighting up. So this is going to be real easy because what we found out about you is that you are attached to this and people can hear you. So John and I can't. We don't have the ability to hear spirits. So we literally are going to hit record on this. And what this will do is that if you're speaking where we can't hear you, this will pick up your voice and we'll be able to play it back and hear if you can answer some of the questions I'm going to ask you. So let me put this down. Okay. And I'm going to put it by you away from me and I'll sit away from you. I'm just going to put that up a little bit so that it's like right in between. That's me. There you go, Tilly. Oh, that closed. Of course it did.
She's breaking the whole setup.
Takes 2 seconds.
That's Chris right there.
Yeah, that's me doing
The figure.
That's my energy setting everything off.
No, I saw another figure.
There you go. There you go, Tilly. Okay.
So we know the SLS camera is working.
I just want you to be up there correctly. Okay, so I'm going to be very respectful, Tilly, and just ask you some really simple questions if you don't mind. So I'm going to hit record. Session with Tilly Negative. Tilly, John told you our names. My name is Chris. This is John. Could you say your name for us, please? Do you have any idea how old you are right now, Tilly? We have something in common, Tilly. I lost a child. Are you reunited? Have you been reunited with your son, Hamilton? It says that you died from something with the shoulder. Can you clarify what that was? A disease, an injury, an infection? Could you tell me the name of your daughter, Tilly? When John was sitting here with a spirit box, 2 times it said repent. Was that for him or just in general? Can you tell me what your husband did and what his title was, please? If you were alive today and had the same issue with your shoulder, could it have been curable? Could they have saved you from it? Is there anything that you can tell us of what it's like after you pass? Is there a heaven, Tilly? Are you reunited with all of your loved ones? And one final question from me. What is there that you would like to say that I didn't ask? Thank you, Tilly. Go. Session with Tilly Negative. Tilly, John told you our names. My name is Chris. This is John. Could you say your name for us, please?
Rewind that.
For us, please.
You didn't go back far enough. Go all the way back to the beginning.
Your name for us, please.
I hear something from here. Maybe it's not a word.
Do you have any idea how old you are right now, Tilly? Now, Tilly?
It's a sound. It's the same sound I heard in the beginning. That sounded like it was right next to me when I heard it.
We have something in common, Tilly. I lost a child. Are you reunited? Have you been reunited with your son, Hamilton?
Is that a car? Could you rewind that?
What?
Could you rewind that? Was that
Lost a child. Are you reunited? Have you been reunited?
No, to the beginning of the question. I don't know if it's a car. I thought I heard like a.
We have something in common, Tilly. I lost a child. Are you
Right
reunited?
there.
Like are you reunited?
Is that a car or is it a?
No, it's a we have something in common, Tilly. I lost a child. Are you
Right
reunited? Have you been
Someone
reunited? We have something in common, Tilly. I lost a child. Are you reunited?
Yeah.
Have you been reunited with your son, Hamilton?
Yeah, that's a female going.
She's like session with Tilly negative to your.
It's lagging. Oh, I'm on the Creeper Gallery. Whoa. On the Creeper Gallery network.
Do you have any idea how old you are right now, Tilly?
Been good here. Okay, good. I'm on their Wi-Fi.
What happened?
No. Two people said it was lagging.
That was Oh, can you please tell me what? That was the weirdest thing. Session with Tip A. You are right. We have something in common, Tilly. I lost a child. Are you reunited? Have you been reunited with your son, Hamilton? A female goes, that was it. Car. It says that. It says that.
I heard the breath.
Yeah. It says that you died from something with the shoulder. Can you clarify what that was? A disease, an injury, an infection?
Didn't say anything after you said shoulder.
I didn't hear you.
It sounded like there was something after you said shoulder, an injury to the shoulder.
I did.
I don't want you to lose.
Injury and infection.
Further back.
Didn't go back far enough?
No.
I'll go back more.
And to clarify what that was, a disease, an injury, an infection.
You said something to do with your shoulder, which is further back.
He's shoulder. Can you clarify with the shoulder?
Was that a word or just a sound?
No, it's a word.
Can you clarify with the shoulder? Can you clarify that you died from something with the shoulder? Can you clarify with the shoulder? Can you clarify?
Too hard.
Can you clarify what that was? A disease, an injury, an infection?
I have to move on after this. 47 minutes in.
Could you tell me the name of your daughter, Tilly? When John was sitting here with a spirit box, 2 times it said repent. Was that for him or just in general? Can you tell me what your husband did and what his title was, please?
Sure, the lights when I was over there, not once when you got over there. It's weird.
Explain that to me.
I don't know if they're words I hear.
It's like someone's trying to say like a lot.
If you were alive today and had the same issue with your shoulder, could it have been curable? Could they have saved you from it?
What was that? What was that?
Huh?
There wasn't something there?
Could they have saved you from it?
Sounds like it. Go back.
Have been curable? Could they have saved you from it?
Right there.
Could they have saved you from it?
One more time.
Have saved you from it? Could they have saved you from it? You from it?
It's 2 words.
Curable. Could they have saved you from it?
Uncurable. Do it again.
Could they have saved you from it?
Uncurable.
I can
Do it
hear
again.
that from here.
Could they have saved you from it?
Uncurable.
Terrible. Wow. Thank you, Tilly.
Is there anything that you can tell us of what it's like after you pass?
It's another long just breath, right? That's on for a while.
You pass.
Isn't that bizarre?
That's like I hate to say it, but like a death rattle.
And again,
That's what it sounds like to me.
like a what?
Death rattle.
Yeah.
Hey, Dana.
Again.
A couple of them.
Is there a heaven, Tilly?
She said something, but my ears aren't good enough.
What's the question?
Is there a heaven?
Do it again. I don't know.
She's saying something.
If anything, maybe, I don't know. I thought I heard heaven, but maybe not.
Are you reunited with all of your loved ones?
Oh, did she say
With your
no?
loved ones?
Wait.
With all of your loved ones?
I did? I did? Oh my God, how clear is that? She says, I did.
With all of your loved ones?
Oh my God. Do it again.
All of your loved ones?
Oh my God, that is so clear. Oh, I got the chills. That is nuts. So she did reunite with her loved ones. Wow, that is crazy.
And one final question from me.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
What is there that you would like to say that I didn't ask?
I did. Wow, that is crazy. Oh my God, that is nuts.
Thank you, Tilly.
So all it takes is the one good one, and that was it.
That right
man.
there, Tilly,
Oof.
gives me so much hope.
Wow,
So much hope. So thank you
yeah,
so
it gives
much,
me goosebumps
Tilly.
too. And that female light voice, I did. Wow. I got the chills. I get goosebumps going up and down my arms now.
I'm speechless over that.
Oh my God.
Thank you so
well, Tilly,
much.
very
Tilly.
happy to hear that, because that's what we all hope for. And because we're still here, we don't know if that's true or not. But hey, I mean, that's wonderful. And
Well,
I'm
it's
so
almost
happy
like
for
when I
you and
was-
your family.
It was almost like when I was asking about what it's like over there, and it was just like that, like, you know, almost like it's like maybe she was answering and something
Maybe she-
was
yeah,
like, no,
eventually-
you can't answer that.
Or she figured it
And
out.
then, okay,
eventually.
but I can say, yeah,
Yeah.
I was reunited with.
Eventually, again, what's it take to go from here to there? Maybe eventually she figured it out.
Thank you, Tilly. I mean, I think right there is just that we just leave it right there, don't
Yeah,
you?
I mean, yeah, again, this is going to be the tricky one next to me. But I guess we'll go to, You want to do, because then I got to take the lights down for this.
Yeah, do this. I'll let you
The
show
doll?
the doll. Yeah. I'll move her out of your way. Do you want me to put the doll up here?
I'm trying to hide your plumber's
Oh, I'm sorry.
area.
It's my back.
Affirmation is a great thing, especially when it comes straight from spirit.
Well, and she said something that, you know,
That's Chris.
that we all take comfort from. All of us. There isn't any of us that doesn't want to be reunited with someone that we loved or that meant something to us. And do you want her
Could
in
you-
it?
Could you take that out of there?
Yeah.
Is it going to be that difficult?
No.
Can turn the light on, if you need to.
Mm-mm. I got the beauty.
Another doll. You sure? It looks like she's in there pretty good.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, let's leave her in there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave her
She's
in there.
I'm just gonna leave her open though. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
leave the case open. That's fine.
See what's going on?
What?
You don't see all the craziness that just went off when I opened the door?
Yeah, can I with you blocking it all?
And well, I just got a huge smell that came right off of this too. I don't know if that was normal or what, but there's a mass. This is me making stuff go off now, so just bear with me a minute, guys. I'm trying to make sure she's steady. Okay, I'll leave you right like that. And the card's right here.
Hooray, a haunted doll.
If you want me to read it? Okay. Laugh at me. Viola's doll and hair.
Viola?
Viola's. This
Okay.
antique doll and
Ooh.
hair
Light just went off.
have been put in this protective case to stop it from falling over and moving and to preserve her hair in the envelope. And religious prayer.
Don't like the hair.
She passed away in Massachusetts in the early 1900s of pneumonia. Very active but positive spirit. And again, I'm sorry you couldn't see it, but as soon as I opened her up, like all of the
Say how old she was?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. So I'll give you that, Seth.
Our haunted dolls are one favorite thing. No, haunted dolls. They're a necessary evil for what we do, unfortunately.
And it's a good spirit that's attached to it.
They're all good. Some are just misunderstood. Do you hear that, Viola? See, these are dolls. These are female stuff, so I'm not going to get anything. Okay. Viola. Love that name, by the way. Viola.
Oh, everybody wants to see a close-up of her, so let me get close to her, guys, so you can see her. She's not negative. She's actually really pretty.
Right here.
Her hair is in that little envelope, and there's a religious prayer that is with her. So
I smell a theme tonight.
Did you smell
Tilly was married to a reverend. This is a religious, and there we have the
kneeling?
Yeah.
The kneeler. So you.
so maybe
can you,
somebody does want me to repent.
Can you smell? Can you smell anything? Because when I opened it, I
No.
got hit with a very sharp smell that I can't describe.
I think somebody does want me to repent, though. I think that's.
Yeah.
You see anything with that flashlight the way it is, as far as the object, or?
I can see the outline a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, and I love the name Viola. I think that's a very, very.
Yeah, she is very pretty.
Yeah, I love that name. Oh, see that?
Oh yeah.
Are you watching
Oh my
this?
God, that was crazy.
Are you watching this?
Yeah.
Did you see how that went? Like
It didn't
Close
make any
Encounters?
sense. It was almost like a piano, like a lights, like it
It
went
was
bing,
like
bing, bing.
Close Encounters. It just went kind of back and forth, back and forth.
You guys have seen this before. Her photo is in front of the case.
So it's.
So if you, just be careful when you do it.
That's me. I don't really want to move that.
All right, we'll look at it after.
Yeah. All right. That seems to be the trouble of showing you different things. Viola, I was just saying I really like that name, your name, and I would actually, if I had another daughter, that would be a really, really nice name to name my daughter. I like that name a lot. Anyway, Viola, we're not sure how old you are. I'm sorry that you hear that you did pass from pneumonia. Again, there was something called there was a virus that went around a couple of years ago that got a lot of people sick and a lot of people died, unfortunately. So same type of thing. The things that are around your doll won't hurt your doll. It won't hurt you. Okay, they're just different color glowing lights and glowing objects. I did see them change color as soon as she opened up the case. They'll turn blue, red, different colors like the rainbow. Everything will turn colors like that circle that you touched down here that was going back and forth to different colors. Everything sort of does that here. You have one there, you have one there. Yeah, that's still on. It looks like the battery's completely drained on this thing, though. Look how low that is.
Yeah.
Completely drained. I don't see.
It's like she sucked the
Yeah,
energy right out of it.
and
But
it
she's
was
a
going
mover.
back and forth, and then went off. See, the light's not even on top.
She's a mover.
So, this is rainbow, just like you did there. This makes music just by touching it with your fingers. The lanterns, they change different colors like the rainbow. We have Easter eggs that twinkle like that. If you want to answer yes or no, you can touch the Easter egg, the yellow one for no, the blue one for yes. If you want to try that to answer our questions, because we may not be able to see or hear you. We have some V fingers over there that will change red and green like Christmas colors. Nothing here is going to hurt you, I promise. Everything here is just so that we can see that you're there. We have a magic camera there. We may not be able to see you or hear you, so this helps us. And these are also, if you are a child, these are toys that you can play with and mess with and interact with us if you want, and play with them as much as you want. That's kind of why we brought them here, to connect with you. So
Your doll is very pretty, Viola.
Passed away, Massachusetts. Very active but positive spirit. Okay, so very Coleman here. We're gonna try a lot of different things, Viola, and to try to talk to you, because this doll of yours is going to be sold to another person, and they're going to bring the doll into their home. And if you are connected to it in any way, shape, or form, you will be going with the doll into the home as well. So we want to make sure that you're okay with that, and that the right person purchases your doll and that you're okay with it. And like if you want to go to a family or another young woman, an older woman, you can tell us all of that. Whatever you want. If you need any help, you can tell us that as well. We want to make sure that there it goes again. Look.
My chest is tight.
Yeah. Look. Are you seeing this?
I am seeing that. I don't know if you guys are catching the static dome, that the red, but my chest is getting tight.
It's a weird pattern too, because it kind of goes from that wall all the way around this way.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to leave.
No, it's just breathing. I think, I have asthma, and I think maybe it's just I'm feeling instead of pneumonia.
So Viola, we're going to try a few different things to hear your voice and to interact with you and to let people know what you want to say and how you feel. Because
yeah, you heard that right. Oh.
Are you here in the room? Are you walking around, Viola? We hear movement around us. Is this you? Anything you can do to move around in the area around your doll. And you should have put something on top or in with the doll. Is that open?
Yeah.
There we go. I'm not trying to do anything that's going to upset you. These are just they light up like Christmas lights. Okay, red and green.
We don't
So-
know what that sound was. It was just right here.
So if you were to move around anywhere by your doll and try to come out from that doll or stand near that doll, all we're going to see is a rainbow light show, different colors in that area. Nothing to hurt you, nothing to hurt us. Okay, I promise you that. We just want to make sure that you're hearing that you're okay and that you're okay with whatever happened. That doll was kept in great shape, by the way. The hair looks good. Everything looks new on that doll almost. I mean, somebody took great care of that doll, which means that it mattered a whole lot to somebody, to you. So it's great to see that you took care of it that much, and hopefully you are still around it because you want to make sure somebody else takes care of it as well as you did. So that's another thing that we could talk about tonight. So we are going to try a few different things, okay? And I'm really hoping that you are willing to just interact and talk with us. I'm going to try to move one of these because I got a feeling. That was me. I'm going to move this out. And I'm going to take the yes egg. I'm going to put it right up here. See that? Let's make sure it sets. There we go. Now that egg is blue and it says the word yes on it. I'm going to make it really easy for you to just tap that egg with your finger, just a little tap, tap, and it'll twinkle like you saw it twinkle for me. But if you want to say no, that's what this one's for, the yellow one. So I put the one up there. If you want to answer yes with your doll and the one no down here, I'm going to make it really, and all it takes is just a little tap, tap with your finger. Okay? So let's try a recorder first, okay, to hear your voice.
Just real quick before you start.
I'm freezing.
I'm feeling what you wanted me to feel. So can you stop now? Because I understand. So just kind of like stop doing that with my lungs, please, so that I can stay in here. Because I know you don't mean me harm, but it is harmful for me. So could you just like relax that and let go? I'm validating that you're making me feel I can't breathe and I understand.
Let's turn this on to see if she has anything to say about that. Oh, look at that. There we go. Okay. I want you to try to talk though. I want to see the words that you want to say. And this box will show me. Just say them out loud right now, okay? Or think it. Think really, really hard. Take care. I'm
See?
talking about you. You're not doing this on purpose, right? Why? What do you want us to know? Why are you saying take care? Something else. Say anything else you want to. I'll put this right up here by your doll. It says, "Why are you here?" That's a little weird. Well, I'll tell you why we're here, Viola. We're here to talk to you, not to take the doll away, not to do anything with the doll, not to harm the doll, not to. We're here to talk to you. You haven't been here. I saw you here the last time we were here. Maybe you watched us talk to the others. This is what we do. We just come in and we try to talk to whoever may be connected to the things that they love, the things that belong to them. And we just want to find out their story. We have some information about you, Viola.
Thank you. It's eased off my chest now. Thank you.
Hearing your last name would be great, so we could find information about you and your family. I know your hair is in that envelope right there. That's on the doll.
People are asking if you could read that prayer.
I mean, how?
Can you? Is it pot? It's hanging down.
It
That's like a.
It says, Viola, And it says January 24th, 1890 something. Oh, you mean this prayer here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me get up for that one.
Yeah, she released my lungs. I feel I can breathe so much
Okay,
easier.
It says, it's our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us our daily bread and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debt. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Amen.
So again, that's something. It's really, really strange. I wonder. Okay, well, something I want to try a little later when we're all said and done here.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see how, after we investigate that, how these two items together on here, the kind of reaction we get, because they're all religious kind of
All of them are tied
undertones
somehow.
to each one of them. So, Viola, we're going to try to hear your voice, okay? I'm going to start with this box right here that can record your voice so we can hear it. And I want you to just talk and answer the questions if you don't mind. And we won't be able to hear you talking while you're saying it, but we will be able to listen back and hear what you're saying. I want to try something else too, though. Now that I'm looking at this. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, that's John lighting that up.
I'm gonna put the other egg in there to give you a.
Oh, wow.
You got both eggs in there. Really,
Okay.
really easy. Right by your doll. Yes, being blue. No, being yellow. Okay.
She's got to have some kind of energy to her if she could affect me the way she did, and she understood and released my lungs. They're not tight anymore at all.
All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the recorder right up here if I can. Wow. This is me getting the recorder situated here. That's me. Oh, that's me. Okay. Viola, if you're here and you could hear me, could you please tell me how old you are? Do you know what town you lived in? Do you remember what happened to you? Do you remember the last thing that you remember before you passed? What did you die from? Can you tell me what's in that envelope that's attached to your doll? I can't tell. What color is your doll's hair? I mentioned before that somebody else would be bringing that doll home and taking care of it. Are you okay with that? Did you have any brothers and sisters? What is your last name, Viola? Did you put that prayer on your doll, or did your parents do that?
Oh, is that your natural hair in the envelope, Viola?
I literally asked what was in the envelope.
Well, someone wanted to know if it was the doll hair or natural hair.
Oh, sorry. Hopefully you're willing to talk. That'll be great. Just getting the recorder situated here. That's me. Oh, that's me. Okay. Viola, if you're here and you can hear me, could you please tell me how old you? Could you please tell me how old you are? What did she say?
5?
I didn't hear it. I think I hear either help me or I don't know. Maybe she's saying I'm 3. She might be saying I'm 3.
Yeah? Yeah, tell us guys what you hear.
Yeah, she might be saying I'm 3. She might be saying I'm 3. Do you know what town you lived in? Do you remember what happened to you? Do you remember the last thing that you remember before you passed? What did you die from? What did you die from? sick.
Oh.
So sick. It's a whisper.
And that would what a child would know. Sick.
Can you tell me what's in that envelope that's attached to your doll? I can't tell. What color is your doll's hair?
Just moved it. Red. 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 Red.
Put the flashlight on the doll so they could see. Can you guys see that that is red?
I mentioned before that somebody else would be bringing that doll home and taking care of it. Are you okay with that? Did you have any brothers and sisters? What is your last name, Viola?
Great.
Did you put that prayer on your doll, or did your parents do that?
Oh, is that your natural hair in the envelope, Viola?
I mean, I can do a quick spirit box, but you might want to just ask like 4 questions just to see if there's any difference between a male and female. You never know.
All right, guys, before I get over there, is there any questions? If you guys state the questions, I'll ask the
I'm
questions.
just going to turn this on real quick. Viola, I'm going to turn the radio on, and you may be able to talk, and I can hear your voice through it. So it's going to sound a little noisy at first, but hopefully we can hear you talking. Okay, so I'm going to try this really fast. I'm looking to hear a female's voice. Viola, are you here? Can you hear me? Viola, if you can hear me, say your name or say hello, please. Are you here? Try your hardest to say a word. It'll come through this box here. Come on, you can do it. Try really hard. Even if you just want to say hi. Somebody just said it's very painful. It wasn't a female though. Who said it's very painful? Who was that? Oh, someone said that clear. We want to speak to Viola, the person attached to this doll with the red hair.
Oh, the light just went off?
No, I just.
Oh, that was you?
Can you speak to us, please, Viola? I'm going to put you back up there. I'm going to put you back up there in a second. Okay? Anything you want to say, please say it. So that was someone who just said she's not here. Warning. That ain't her.
No. So
Someone's pissed off.
you want to just put on the recorder and I'll ask, there's
Yeah, I'll put
two
it on
questions here that two people want me to ask.
All right, leave like 10, 12 seconds.
Yep.
I'll put it closer to her.
All right, Viola,
Okay,
I'm going to
hold on,
ask you a question in a minute.
All right, recorder's running.
Viola, do you know who Madeline is?
Hold on, I gotta stop. Can't do it without going. See the lights going
Yep.
on either side?
And when you look down, they went off too. Yeah, there's something backing up out there.
Madeline, a friend of yours? Have you met her? That she's fun to play with, right? She welcome you here?
Yeah, people are saying that was a quick response.
Viola, do you know who Madeline is?
Hold on, guys. Yeah, you're gonna get nothing there. Down right.
No. I think it's a tow truck or something because I see yellow lights flashing out there.
Oh, again.
They went off again. It's like
You-
something just walked across my hand.
You get more comfortable? Chris can come over here and talk to you. I don't mind. If that's what you're more comfortable with, I'm totally okay with that. I understand that, again, especially if you're younger, it could be scary.
Is that you brushing my hand? Some keeps touching my hand. I thought it was a spider walking on my hand and there's nothing there.
I don't hear the beeping anymore.
No, it's just sitting out there now with its lights on.
All right,
So let's go ahead and just do it.
go ahead.
All right, Viola, I asked you if you knew Madeline and if you played with her. Was that you brushing across my hand? That happened 3 times. Do you have any idea, Viola, what year it is? Do you wish to hold my hand? Would you like to play a game with me? What's your favorite animal? Is there anything that you would like to say to us, Viola? Literally in the middle of doing the EVPs, when I said about touching my hand, just it skimmed right across the top of my hand again.
Fine.
All right, Viola, I asked you if you knew Madeline and if you played with her. All right, Viola, I asked you if you knew Madeline and if you played with her.
No.
No.
I asked you if you knew Madeline and if you played with her.
No.
Was that you brushing across my hand? That happened 3 times. Do you have any idea, Viola, what year it is? Do you wish to hold my hand?
She says hand.
What?
Very low.
Yeah, she says it pretty clear. Hand.
Yep.
She says it pretty clear.
Sure does.
Would you like to play a game with me? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite animal?
Pig?
What's your favorite animal?
I think that's pig.
What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite animal?
I think it's pig. I think it's pig.
I'd like to hear that with headset on.
Is there anything that you would like to say to us, Viola?
Yeah, they say there's a lot of them that said they think they heard pig too.
Pig. That's what I heard.
Wow.
I want you to try one thing. I know it's going to involve you moving, but I want you to sit here next to her.
Uh-huh.
And again, this shadow tracker, if you were to keep it in your hand and hold it in your hand,
And just see if
anything
she'll.
were to, just to see if she'll try to touch your hand.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the.
Just do me a favor and go see what that truck's doing before we
Why?
do that. I just want to make sure because it looks like it's a tow truck. I just want to make sure. I'm just one of these. I'm a paranoid person by nature. I don't want to go out and find out we don't have a vehicle.
I don't even see where it is. It's up the road.
Maybe it's in.
It's an ambulance.
Oh, it's an ambulance? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh no. I hope somebody's okay.
Thanks for the interruption there. She's so wacky.
I am wacky.
Like if it was a tow truck, you're gonna run out there and knock on everyone's door until they're getting towed.
No, I just want to make sure it's not us, even though we didn't do nothing, but stranger things that happens. Okay.
Wacky.
You're with me, so
Yeah.
guess you can live with wacky. All right, Viola. You touched this very hand that I'm holding this box with. So I'm gonna hold this up. And John just showed you before, if you try to reach out and touch my hand or hold my hand in any way, this will go off. I promise I won't hurt you.
Well, how low was your hand before your hand was?
It was literally on the
Yeah,
floor.
so keep it kind of down there.
Can I put mine just like by it instead of like this?
Huh?
She touched the outer side. My hand was lying like this. And she tickled across.
Well, just right there's fine.
So I'm,
Oh, there you go. See that?
why, hello, Viola. You do
There's-
want to hold my hand.
There's a method to my madness.
So at least you admit you're mad.
Want to ask her again, or
Can you do that one more time for me, Viola? And I promise we won't ask anything more of you tonight. We'll let you rest and we'll just leave you be because we really appreciate everything you've done tonight. You were so kind. One, you wanted me to feel how you felt, which I understand. I've had pneumonia. I have a lot of issues in my lungs, so I thank you for letting go and letting me breathe again because it was really hard to breathe there. It hurt. So I understand how you felt. And
there you go.
I'm so sorry for that, Viola. I do understand that. That's probably why you wanted me to feel that because we're connected in that way. So thank you for being very passionate and caring in that you release my lungs. Otherwise, I would have had to have left the room, and that would have broke my heart because you're not bad at all. You're such a sweet, sweet spirit. And I did say that if you did that again, that we would leave you alone and be done for the night with you and not bother you. So
No, the lights are going
thank
too.
you so much for everything that you just did by communicating with us and showing what a sweet, sweet girl you really are, Viola. So thank you. I'm just going to set this down. Okay? And what I'm going to do, John, is okay. It's all right. I'm going to do exactly what I promised. I'm going to I'm going to take the stuff out and close the case so you can see what she looked like. Because none of us, I didn't even look at it. I didn't know what she
Well, I
looked
can
like.
turn the lights on to get a better look. Rather than seeing it in the dark.
Carefully. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to slowly
I'm just
take
gonna
these
see what
away
I'm
from
doing
you.
here.
Okay?
There we go.
There we
Get a much
go.
better look that way.
There we go. And I'm going to, that's me. Let me just close it. Whoop. We'll make sure. Oh, what a pretty little girl.
Let me see if I can get the picture.
Yeah. She's right in the middle. She's old enough to understand this by that picture.
Yeah, she's not 3 years old, that's for sure.
Does she look like 5?
I can't. That's about as close as I can get without it blurring. Can't tell. I can't really see it that great from where I
She might
am.
be 5, like in that bracket. All right, let me close that up and put her up like I said I would. That's me hitting and knocking everything, so letting it all up. Okay, Viola. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm gonna put you back, like I promised. There you go, sweetheart. There you go. Thank you. She was fantastic.
So that is next, but I'm debating if we're even going to be able to get to 3 because it's an hour and 45 minutes almost.
You just want to do an introduction to it? You want me to move stuff over there or what? You tell me.
Gonna have to. I mean, yeah, let me. You take this
Okay.
because I want to get the tripwires around it too.
Okay.
Got that?
Yep.
Maybe we'll try for like 20 minutes and come back if we need to do it another time. I am frozen. I hope this isn't sacrilege. I'm not big on religion, so forgive me. Whoever might be connected to this for putting lights around here.
Well, again, you got to remember, it's just like this was. I just stepped on my own phone. That's
John doesn't
brilliant.
know the rules, so don't blame John.
Well, this was in a funeral home,
I know,
right?
which means a ton of people.
So
knew
people
about
were
this.
kneeling over by the casket, saying goodbye to their
Right.
loved ones, and
That's exactly what it's for. And we just literally did this week.
yeah.
My cousin.
Well, maybe that's something that's going to connect to you then.
If that's you, Viola, sorry, I gotta turn that off and put this over here. All right, first we're gonna try it with just equipment on it, and then we're gonna kneel down on it. Again, I'm not even close to being a practicing Catholic, which is why I don't even know the Our Father prayer, which was written on there. So don't hold that against me.
But it's okay because I was.
Let's figure out how to do this. See how it looks with the lights off.
Yeah.
You see that? Or you need the
Yeah,
light
you can
over
see.
here?
You can see a little bit of it.
What if I turn a light like sideways ish?
Oh, that's good. Right there. Perfect. And again, you might want to show people the detail of this before we get too crazy. I probably should have done that.
Just put the lights on.
I just want you guys to see. Do you see? This is, and again, this is where they kneel to say goodbye to their loved ones at the.
Donnie, do you know what
funeral
church this
home.
is from or anything? I mean, do we have any?
No, it's from a funeral home. I know that.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Of course.
Okay.
All right. I'll hold the flashlight, I guess. Okay. So, kind of ironic that Chris and I attended a funeral last Tuesday, or was it this
Yeah.
Tuesday? Last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday.
My cousin passed, and this is all too familiar to me. We know what this represents when, if it was in a funeral home.
She said funeral parlor in Newark, New Jersey.
Okay. Newark, so close to us. So we are from New Jersey as well. Yep.
Wow.
So we are from New Jersey as well, not far from Newark. And again, we know what this represents. It represents people paying their final respects to those who have passed on to heaven, the afterlife. And many, many people probably have knelt here and said their final goodbyes to friends, family, loved ones, people they knew. And again, I've used these too many times in my life, not to not know the emotion that must be attached to this kneeling altar as well.
She said it was from the early 1900s.
Yeah, this is again the final moments when you're saying goodbye. This is where you kneel, and this is where you say a prayer, wishing them, to find peace and heaven, and you say a prayer, and you say goodbye to the people you cared about. And I could just imagine the number of people that, knelt right here. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to connect to anyone and everyone who may be connected to this item, either channeled in through using the item, or maybe still with it. These things that we have put around the lights and everything like that, they just pick up on energy and movement and motion and static electricity. And the theory is that we can see and communicate with spirits using these items here that make music, that light up different colors like a rainbow. Because again, we can't see and communicate with spirits. We're not capable of doing that. And I said this one's a little difficult because it was what it is for is just the finality of. I know people will look at it as you're the end of one life and the beginning of the afterlife, and hopefully you're going to meet up with loved ones and all that. But
I think more in that moment, though, it's more about the sorrow and the loss and acceptance that someone passed,
for me, it
right?
represents goodbye. That's all it represents. When I look at it, I get depressed.
Do you know, I've never,
that's how I feel.
As many people I've lost in my life and stuff, I've never knelt at a kneeler, at a coffin. Never.
Yeah, I do it
never
every time. And it's just, again, me not even being a religious person, I know that that's a sign of respect. And
I just have never been able to do that, ever. So
again, any motion, anybody moving around that's connected, we're going to be able to see those lights move. So if there's any energy or spirits connected here, moving around here, that either come in, maybe they were the person whose casket was there and people were saying goodbye to them, or maybe someone who's passed who knelt here and said their goodbyes to family or loved one. Maybe they're here. Again, the piece itself has seen so many goodbyes, I'm sure, and tears and pain. I can just imagine the energy that if it were, what's on the back of my neck?
You okay?
I just felt like a little.
Let me see your flashlight.
No, not a scratch.
No, I just want to see that they're.
No, I don't want to scratch. I just felt like a little.
I thought maybe you would like your hair be on end or anything.
On my hair. That's what it felt like. So what I'm going to try. I'm going to try and even. Well, here, let me try this too. Now that we use this already. If anybody wants to kneel here, or the energy of the person who is kneeling, if there's residual energy. When I move my hand, see that? Everything kind of lights up like that. So if you were to just wave your hand over
brutally cold, John,
on there, we would be able to see some kind of reaction of energy and movement. I am going to take my recorder, and if I can find it, let's put this box up here just a couple of times and see what kind of messages we get as we put it up here. Anything anybody wants to say? A few words that is connected here, listening to us. They'll come through this box here so we could read them. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to say, anybody who's connected. It says, was killed. Oh, that's not a good one. That is bizarre. And Anything else to do with that you want us to know? That's bizarre. A loved one was killed, perhaps, or anything else you want to tell us about that?
Accident or intentional?
I'll put it back on here. I'm touching it again. Sometimes. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try the recorder. If anything, voices would be the best.
Oh. All the lights went, the blue lights
Yeah, did you
went.
see that? It was
Yeah.
over
It was
here.
like,
Just went
poof.
choo, 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 choo. All right. We're going to try to hear a voice here. I'm sure there might be many attached. So we're going to try to just kind of be as general as we can so that we give anybody the opportunity to speak here.
It's like an ovilus. That's what John was using.
I'm going to put this right up here. Okay. EVP session. We would like to talk to anybody and everyone who may be around this kneeler from the funeral home. If you're here, any of you or all of you, could you just say your name out loud? How many of you are attached or can be channeled in through this kneeler? Again, maybe it's me because it's my frame of reference, but I just feel sadness when I'm around, and I just kind of feel that being near it. Again, it just might be me. What do you feel?
Why are you attached to the kneeler?
Is there anybody attached that has a message for anyone? You could say their first and last name and then the message. Can you tell me the name of the funeral parlor? Who was more likely to be connected, the people grieving or those who have passed that are being mourned? What do you feel that this symbolizes? Does this item belong in somebody's home? Again, I'm feeling kind of sad and depressed myself. Is that coming from anyone attached to that? Should this just go to another funeral home and be used for the same thing over and over continually? Okay. I'll listen back to this, and I'm going to put the spirit box on top of it and see what we get there. And we'll
You
be
don't
done.
feel how cold it is?
No, but I get nothing but depressed from this. And again, I don't know. It's probably ingrained in my brain, but it just drudges up bad feelings and bad memories for me. You know?
Empathy.
EVP session. We would like to talk to any EVP session. We would like session. We would session. We would EP session. We would. I don't know what it's saying. EVP session. We would. EVP session. After the deep breath. We would. EVP session. We would like to session. We would like to talk to anybody and everyone who may be around this kneeler from the funeral home. If you're here, any of you or all of you could just say your name out loud. How many of you are attached or can be channeled in through this kneeler?
There was nobody outside. Nope. I was going to say something to you too. There was nobody outside.
Has to be. That's a lot.
Then it has to be out the other side because they weren't out front.
Listen to all that.
It's too clear.
Oh yeah. Again, maybe it's me because it's my frame of reference, but I just feel sadness when I'm around, and I just kind of feel that being near it again. It just might be me. What do you feel? Death. Oh my God.
And what was the question again?
It says, it sounds like it said, what do you feel? Deadly. Almost like. Dead like, wait, it might be more than one word. It says dead like something. Dead like something, and then it fades out. That's weird. Dead like something, and then it just fades out.
Came from a funeral home.
No something, no why. It's not finishing the sentences though.
That's
Why
It's not finishing
are you
the
attached
sentences.
to the kneeler?
It said dead like, and then it said no why, and it just stopped. It's weird. It doesn't finish.
Is there anybody attached that has a message for anyone? You could say their first and last name and then the message.
That's weird. It's weird. It's 2 times. It didn't finish. I've never heard that before.
Can you tell me the name of the funeral parlor? Who was more likely to be connected? The people grieving or those who have passed that are being mourned? What do you feel that this symbolizes? Does this item belong in somebody's home? Again, I'm feeling kind of sad and depressed myself. Is that coming from anyone attached to that? Should this just go to another funeral home and be used for the same thing over and over continually? Okay. We'll come back.
Okay. Wow. There was some weird stuff there in that. 2 times when they started a sentence and wouldn't finish it, which is kind of weird, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if I should Which if I should try just kneeling on it and see if the lights all freak out. And,
Yeah, I would, because it's already way after.
yeah. I'll put one there. I'll put one back here behind me. I'll leave this over here.
John set that off.
These lights here are going off. I don't want that falling. All right, I want to make sure everything's set before I kneel down because I don't want me setting anything off. This brings back really bad memories already. Okay. So again, I'm not going near any of the tripwires. So how many people have done this, very thing over and over and over, memorial service after memorial service, year after year, was, this was used for people to kneel and say goodbye. I'll let you use my energy if you need it. But I just want to see if anybody is connected, and we just want to know if something like this, that's used for, connecting with loved ones, saying goodbye to them for the last time, if it holds on to the energy of those who bid farewell and those who were bid farewell to. See, this is one of the few times where I think we should come back
Yeah,
and do the yes day method and sit right there.
and just see what.
But I'm going to turn the spirit box on just really quick over here. Put this on there. But this is one of the few times where I would do the yes day method just to see. Anybody here? Could you please say your name? Look at these are going nuts behind me. Oh,
Yes.
look. Oh,
Hi.
Hi, who's this? Are these the spirits? Are the spirits here? Are they coming through? Hello, can you hear me? How many of you are here? Can you tell me? Tell me how many are here. You can all come through so we can talk to you. My name is John. This is Chris. What?
What?
Can you hear me? What is your name? Any of you? See the light?
Yep.
Someone say stop. What was this used for? Can you tell me that? Say stop. Oh, there we go. Tell me, what is this called? What did people do? What did they use this for? We want to give you the opportunity to talk, whoever you are. See the light stop? We can hear you. Please speak to us.
Someone said they heard death.
We're giving you this device to use to cast your voices. Please try to do that. It's like a telephone. Where are you now? Like he said, I'm there. Tell me where you are if you can hear me. Somebody said that. Is that there? Is there an afterlife? Is there a heaven? They said, yeah. I'm going to kneel down here. And I will say goodbye to everyone who has said goodbye before. I hope you're all resting in peace and that there is an afterlife and a heaven. Anything you want to say to us? We're listening. A message you have? What's your message to anyone? We're going to leave, but we'll probably come back and talk to you again. Anything before we go?
It's your last chance for tonight. We'd be grateful for anything you want to say.
It's weird how those lights just those lights stopped altogether. We got that big surge.
Yep, and that was
then
it.
Nothing. It was like a release. I'm not even cold anymore. It was like a big release and then
Boom.
gone. Wow. Okay. We'll
Thank
be back
you.
to talk to you again, I promise. Okay. We're going to try other things to connect with you next time. All of you. We did our best, but next time definitely a stay session with this one.
Yeah, I think that's
I got a feeling if you sit right here, either one of us, and put a blindfold on. Did she look? You can't. You're over there now.
No, but I went
That
back
light
and
was
forth.
going off constantly, and now
I got it when it was blinking. People,
I
it just did
referenced
it because
it
you.
did it again.
Here, you want to hold this and do it? And you hit it direct.
Is the person who's making that light go off? Are they from the funeral? Kneeler? I don't know what else to call that.
It's a kneeler.
Is that who this is? That light that keeps going off in that corner. Somebody over there. Yep. Put the SLS over there. Could you wheel it back there?
Oh, I was just shutting it down.
Oh, great.
Sorry.
Okay. Alrighty. I guess we're done.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I mean, I would have been able to document somebody beat, but that's okay. No big deal. All right, guys. Different. Always different when we come here. You never know what's going to happen from one time to the next. Always different items. We try our best to connect with every one of them. You just never know what's going to happen. But yeah, the kneeler here intrigues me. I'll come back for sure. And Estee method will definitely be worth trying with that one to see if we could pick up any of the energy that's there. So that's it from the Krieber Gallery. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I guarantee you there's probably a figure over there waving to us saying, hey, see me, but we're not going to be able to do that. So anyway. All right, guys, you have a good night. We'll see you in a few days. All right. Take care.